2 videos in a week? What? Welcome back to my channel. Today is June 1st and I'm here today to do the drawing for my giveaway video for the $50 PayPal. But before we get to the drawing, I just wanted to say a couple of things. Thank you all for participating in that giveaway. Your response was overwhelming. I tried my hardest to reply to every comment on that video, and I think I succeeded in that. I also tried very hard to Google everyone's favorite stitched piece, and I was about 99% successful in that. You guys are amazing at the pieces you choose to stitch. I have had my wish list grow like you wouldn't believe, so I thank you for that. I'm not sure my bank account thanks you, but I thank you for that. Just amazing, just absolutely amazing. I also wanted to thank you for watching, for subscribing, for those of you who make videos as well, but mostly for those of you who watch and contribute to this community through your comments. I feel like it's an amazing community, and thank you for sharing your stitching life through comments. That's what keeps me going. So thank you very much for that. I also wanted to comment about how I got started making FlossTube videos. I had been watching FlossTube for well over a year when before I decided to make a video. I thought about it that whole time that I was a watcher and a commenter, but at that time there weren't very many primitive style stitchers doing videos, nor was there very much primitive style stitching being shown. So I just really questioned whether or not there would be an audience for that style of stitching. And I mean, I appreciate the beauty of all needlework, whether it's primitive style or fantasy or mirabilias. They're all beautiful in their own way. It's just that my style happens to be a little bit on the primitive side. So I just didn't think that there would be an audience. Wow, was I wrong? So I also belonged at that time to a group on Facebook that was called Cross Stitch and Discuss Too. And one of the daily questions was, do you keep a stitching journal? And if you do, would you mind sharing that with us? So I thought, oh, well, I do keep a stitching journal, and it's not over the top prim, so maybe someone can get some ideas out of what I do. And I mustered up the courage to make a video, and that first video, I talk really fast. I don't show my face. There was no way I was going to show my face ever on a video. And it was very short. However, I got an overwhelming, kind response from the community, and that encouraged me to continue on and make more videos. And now what, this is like video number 30. I still get nervous. I think I will always get nervous. That's just who I am. It does get a little bit easier as time passes, but yeah, always get those butterflies in my stomach. I also wanted to say a big thank you to the very first FlossTuber I ever watched, because without that first video, I would have never probably known that FlossTube existed. And that goes to Stitching May. I came across her through watching a paper crafter. And that paper crafter doesn't cross stitch, and Stitching May, as far as I know, doesn't paper craft, but they had developed this relationship with one another, and the paper crafter was talking about Stitching May and how she thoroughly enjoyed watching this lady and all of her cross stitch stuff. So I'm like, oh, well, I cross stitch, I'll go over and watch her. And after the first video, I was hooked. So thank you very much, Stitching May, for starting off this wonderful obsession that I have with FlossTube. Okay, I think I'll just go ahead and do the draw. I decided that I would do it the old-fashioned way and write all your names down on a slip of paper and pull one out and see who the winner is. So good luck to all of you. I wish I could give you all a gift, but until I win the lottery, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. So let's shake it all up good. Take the lid off, and here we go. Maybe just stir it around a little bit more. And we'll go down to the bottom and pull one out. Okay, it is, congratulations to the winner, who is Crafty Stitcher. Crafty Stitcher, if you would please leave me a personal message here on YouTube and I can get that PayPal out to you right away. Congratulations. Thank you all for participating, for watching, for commenting. It's been a great year, and I just thank you all for making it a great year. And until next time, happy stitching, and I wish you well. Bye for now.